Yo guys, welcome back again today. And today we're I'm going to take you guys. I'm paying for all your plane tickets. I've already paid for mine. I'm on a plane right now. I'm going across the North Atlantic Ocean from America. And today we going all the way from the Midwest, which is right in here. We're going all the way from the Midwest, took a plane trip, leaving America, holla, and then now we're back in the motherland in Africa. So today we're going to be taking a trip, and I'm taking all you guys pay for your tickets to the Sahara Desert. And that's just where we going in Africa. So the Sahara Desert is the largest hot desert comprising the rivers Nile and Niger and famous for its sand dune fields. So we're in Sahara Desert. Now, Sahara Desert it's very vast, right? I mean, it's literally like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever, over 10 countries. And the Sahara Desert is a very treacherous place. If you don't understand the desert, it's very huge. It's very dangerous. I wouldn't suggest just trekking through the Sahara Desert by yourself. There's a lot of different ethnic groups. There's a lot of people that live in Sahara Desert that are very nice, and there's probably some that aren't so nice, right? It's a huge desert. I mean, it literally goes over the whole continent of Africa from the western part all the way to the eastern part. So it's not a thing to be played with. I mean, you could probably fit the United States of America, a whole country inside of here. Just to put a perspective, actually maybe 2 United States of Americas, or United States and maybe a quarter of it. So it's really, maybe even more than that. I got to look at the map again of how many United States fits in Africa. But it's huge. And so you have so many different countries that are within the Sahara Desert. The Sahara Desert, it is said by scientists that the Sahara Desert goes through different cycles. So thousands of years ago, Sahara Desert was all plush, and had greenery, it had vegetation, it had trees, all this kind of stuff. And then something happened, or maybe there was a cycle within the earth over thousands of years, and it became desert. And a lot of people think that in the future it will become lush and like tropical again, with the vegetation and a lot of animals. But the reason that a lot of scientists feel this way is because when they've dug in the sands, they found a lot of bones and animals and fossils from people, or like I said, animals or trees that couldn't have grown there or been there if there was no type of food source, vegetation, and there was abundance of them. Now, we also have to realize the Sahara Desert is so huge. I have a theory, like a lot of people, but I have a theory that there's so much stuff hidden under the Sahara Desert. I mean, literally, there's probably so much African history in the Sahara Desert. There's probably so many boats. There's probably so much gold and treasure. It's just so much sand that it's just very hard to dig under all of it. I'm pretty sure some of these governments is digging under the sand and not telling nobody about it. I'm pretty sure about that. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of organizations around the world that's coming to Sahara Desert, like other places in the world, and they're probably digging, and no one knows they're digging right now. And they're probably finding a whole bunch of crazy stuff that they're going to release to the public at some point, or maybe they're not going to ever, or 10 years, 20 years from now. You know how humans work. But we're in the Sahara Desert. I think the first place we're going to go to, we're just going to go in the Sahara Desert. We're going to find out where we're going to go. So we're in the Siwa Oasis, which is in Egypt. Now, I've just landed. I'm in the Oasis, thank God, because if I was in the middle of the desert, I don't know how I could survive. Maybe I would run into some Tuareg people, or maybe I would run into some of the Berber people or tribe, if you know them as that, or ethnic group, right? And maybe they would help me, maybe they wouldn't, who really knows? But I'm luckily in Siwa, in the Oasis. I actually have family that lives in Egypt, so not necessarily here, more so towards the Cairo area and the Aswan area. But yo, look, we're on top of what looks to be, look at my little rope right there, what looks to be some caverns and maybe old traditional houses that were here in Siwa, or Siwa Oasis. So let's look around this oasis. If you don't know what an oasis is a vegetation area, a small area, or maybe bigger area of vegetation, right? Trees, grass, and there's usually a water source in the middle, right? So they can grow. There's a lot of water underground. There's probably more water underground under the Sahara Desert too as well. So that's what an oasis is. So let's explore it, the Sahara Desert, or oasis in the Sahara Desert. Don't know how far we can go. So right here, we're in these beautiful. Don't know how ancient these are. Maybe not so ancient. Maybe no, but they sort of kind of look ancient from the old world, not more modern. They don't look like the last 50 or 60 years. Maybe the last 100 years. But you know, the desert can be very harsh on things like corrosion and stuff like that. I don't think I can walk through here. But let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. So out there we have probably more desert. Right here, these rocks, the way they deteriorate looks like erosion, or is erosion, of course. Don't know how old these structures are. But maybe within the last 100 years. I mean, they could be way older than that. I mean, it's the Sahara Desert, for God's sake. But I don't live here, so I don't know. These could be thousands of years old, or these could just be like recent, you know. But they're probably pretty ancient. So these are pretty dope. I don't know the significance of them, but I like the structure. It's sandy. It's what an oasis is. And let's go on to the next place on our trip in the oasis. So now, we're back to where we started. I didn't want to go there, but I'm a tourist, so what do I know? Okay. So now we're in the traditional Siwa house, if I'm pronouncing it right. Wow, this is dope. I'm loving this. So you have traditional baskets, right? Maybe used for, I don't know exactly what they're used for. Somebody from Egypt or the Sahara Desert could maybe tell me, or what Siwa baskets are. But if I could read this, I probably would. Maybe let's try. Okay, it's I can't read that. This is Arabic. This might be English, but this is Arabic. And I don't really read much Arabic. But this is English, but I can't read it because it's too blurry. I don't have my glasses with me. That's what it seems, right? On this vacation. But these are probably used for something like maybe, I don't think water, because the way it's knitted, but to preserve food, or maybe rice, or maybe some type of grain or good, right? But yeah, this is a traditional Siwa house. Maybe not so much these lights these were put here to showcase it, but this is very traditional. These are tools that they use probably to cut down things, to build things, very ancient traditional tools. And yeah, we have traditional Siwa carpet. I wonder if there's a Siwa people, or if it's just this area. I have to definitely look into that. One of the things I like about these windows, I always liked about these windows, is like how there's different sections of the window. So there's like, you see one part's open right here, so you don't have to open all 4 of them. You can open one part, or you can open up all 4, and maybe you can even open up the whole thing. Maybe it like slides to the left or slides to the right. So this is what a traditional Siwa house looks like. Now that part is definitely traditional. That looks like the top of a roof that's maybe been there for like 100-something years. Maybe with some kind of cider wood, or maybe some type of wood within the area. I wish we could walk through here, but we can't, because I'm limited. They limited me. They don't want me to walk further. But this is a traditional house. So let's go on and let's see where else we can go. Let's go more towards the southern part over here. So this is the old Siwa. Now this looks really traditional. I'm thinking that I was somewhere over there. Maybe. Let's see. Let's turn this way. Maybe I was over here. But I think I was somewhere over here. But this looks really, really traditional. I mean, this looks like, you know, it could be thousands of years old, hundreds of years old, for sure. Maybe way older than that. Very ancient, older cities, you know. But maybe the structures, depending on what their age are. I like this structure all the way at the top. Don't know what that was. Don't know if that was even some type of small pyramid, maybe, or if it's just a hill. But if you notice, they have a lot of these in the distance. So it might just be the land mass. It might just be part of the land, you know. And see, they have some back here. I don't know if I can zoom in more. See, they have another one back here, right here. And they have another one right here. But yeah, it looks very old, traditional city. Looks very hot. Looks very desertish, right? Don't know how much that would work for me, because I come from a place where a lot of grass, a lot of water, a lot of lakes. So this reminds me sort of like Arizona or Nevada in the United States in some respects. But yeah, we're overlooking the city. Really loving the palm trees. That's very tropical. Ooh, I have to get me an Egyptian girl. You know what I'm saying? Get me a Nubian Egyptian girl. You know what I'm saying? Or get me a what's the other ethnic group in Egypt? There's so many. Get me a, what is it? Nubian, and there's another one, ethnic groups. I can't think of them right now. They're called the Fuzzy Heads. I think that was the name. I don't know if that was a derogatory name or not, but they were called the Fuzzy Heads, like something in either Arabic or English translated to the Fuzzy Heads. I forget what their name is, but they're remind me of the Nubians. I can't remember what their name is. I can't believe I forgot that ethnic group in Egypt. But anyways, this part, what do we have here? It looks like a place of commerce, maybe a gas station. This looks like a gas station, maybe. And we have old structures, and then we have like maybe a tower right here for signal or TV, radio. And yeah, it's really a beautiful city. It's really a big oasis. I mean, I didn't really know there was really oasis cities like this. It's really nice. And then we have a lot of, man, look at all this greenery right here. Egypt and the Sahara Desert and parts of the Sahara Desert are just so blessed. Like, this is Egypt. Like, this is amazing, beautiful, really beautiful. And oh yeah, look, and we have the structures right here too. More of these same structures. I wonder if these are just natural or if these were man-made. I mean, you never know. We're in the Sahara Desert in Egypt. So yeah. Now let's go to another place. Is there any other places that we can go? Oh, let's go really outside of this oasis. And now we're probably going to be mad close to the... there's Seaworld Hotel. Okay. Now we living in luxury. Now we're in Egypt in the Sahara Desert living in luxury. Love the design. I love how there's like this little ventilation that's green right here. I love how the windows are shaped, right? Looks very tropical, looks very desertish. This is what I would envision as a desert. Sort of reminds me of some houses in Arizona, New Mexico, in the United States. We have a palm tree. What up, palm tree? Palm tree is always greeting me every time I travel. Actually, my brand, Johannes brand, my logo is actually a pink palm tree. The palm tree has a lot of significance in it, and I really find the palm tree is one of my favorite trees in the world. It's very tropical. I feel like I'm very tropical. We're all tropical people. It's a very nice hotel, actually. I'd actually like to go stay here one day. So I wonder, where else could we go? Is there anywhere else outside of here? Because I think we're getting closer to the desert. That's what it's feeling like to me. We're really getting closer to Sahara Desert outside. Okay. Ooh, look, Cleopatra Springs. Ooh, I wonder what that's about. Can't go there right now. Dang you, Cleopatra. You're one of my favorite queens ever. Look. Okay, we have some more traditional, maybe ruins. Don't really think too many people live here. This is more traditional. Look, Amun Ra, the sun. So yeah, this looks traditional. Where else can we go? Let's go a little bit further. I'm traveling. I'm just a traveler. I'm in the Sahara Desert at an oasis, living my best life. We have, okay, what do we have here? Probably a European man from somewhere, from Australia, from Europe, from America. The way he dresses, it could be from Australia. Then we have an Asian man right here. Maybe a Chinese guy? Maybe Japanese, probably Chinese. Who else do we got here? So we have ruins. It looks like ruins, Excuse me if I'm calling it ruins, and some people it's not ruins. Maybe it's places where people lives at, but maybe these down here are. This right here looks more traditional, and it looks like it's deteriorating a little bit, but it's the desert. And then if we look far in the distance, obviously we have like the vegetation. That's a lot of. Are those palm trees? It looks like these are all palm trees. If these are all palm trees, wow. It's probably the most palm trees I've ever seen in one area in my life. I mean, this is really an oasis. Yo, people was really living. Like, people were really living. Like, think about Egypt or the Sahara Desert, like, thousands of years. Like, you got a beautiful, woman from the Sahara Desert. You know what I'm saying? She's a desert woman. You got the palm trees. Like, I can tell why the population of some countries are so big, because there was probably a lot of love making in these palm trees. I mean, that's even beautiful. Look how romantic that is. Like, go into all these palm trees, and it's just amazing. Sahara Desert is an amazing place, It's a very dangerous place. Whether it be, food, water, watching out for people that have been there for thousands of years that know the trade routes, and, everybody's not good. I would like to say a lot of people are good and wholesome and nice people, but everybody's not good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we were here now. So, you know, whenever you're in a desert, you got to be precautious. Anywhere, in America, in Africa, in Asia, like, you know, in America, you know, you got people that might do you wrong in the desert. And you have snakes, deadly snakes, and all kinds of stuff. So, you know, you just got to be precautious, you know. So right here we have two men. They're looking at some trucks, probably not, but they're looking around this area. And, oh, we're in it. Are we in it? Oh, we're sort of kind of in it. You have people here that are looking at some of the traditional stuff right here. Oh, man. So this is the temple of Ubaid. Ubaid. I'm horrible at pronunciation, but I just try, people. You know, don't get mad at me. At least you try. You know, don't be one of those people that's like, oh my God, the pronunciation is horrible, but you never try. Because most people, they never even try to pronounce it. They don't even try to even look into their own history and just the world in general. So come on, give me some slack, guys. Well, we have, of course, you know, this is Egypt. We have traditional fare of what traditional Egyptians did. Obviously, there's different kingdoms within the areas of Egypt and the empire. So yeah, this is actually really dope. This is beautiful. It'd be so amazing to have like a piece of Egyptian history like this in my living room or in my house. That would really be amazing. I would love to pass that on to like different next generations of African people, instead of having them in some museum in Europe somewhere that doesn't even belong to them. It belongs to African people. You know what I'm saying? Then we have those structures, and then we have the roads. This is really nice, man. This palm trees is dope. I wonder if you can eat palm trees. I wonder if palm trees, is there a palm tree juice? Is there a palm wine? Because I always hear people in Africa, especially in Ghana, talking about palm wine. It's like, did those come from palm trees? Because if they do, I wonder if in the Sahara Desert, can you make a wine from the liquid of a palm tree? Because I know that there's water in there because it's a palm tree. That's the only way they can live. They don't need much water, of course, but they still need water. So I'm pretty sure that there's water in the palm tree. And maybe even if you cut a palm tree, not saying you should, but I'm saying if you're somewhere in Baltimore and you cut a palm tree, then you'll probably get some type of water out of there. And you could probably fry up a palm tree and it probably tastes pretty good. I could be very wrong about that, but I'm also vegan. And I'm just saying survival mode, you might be able to cook a palm tree up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. It might have a lot of nutrients. So yeah. So where else can we go? So we're just going around this area in the Sahara Desert. Is there anywhere on the coast that we can maybe go? Maybe not. I don't know if we're getting too far away. Let's see where this takes us. Ooh, nighttime. So nighttime, this looks like a neighborhood. And we have lights, we have a car, or like some car, or maybe like a motorcycle transportation, like a bed in the back. Yeah. And, ooh. Oh, I thought that was the moon. I mean, is it? Maybe those are stars. See, that's the amazing thing about some cities. There's so many lights you can't really see the stars and stuff. And, you know, not that I can really see them here much, but because maybe these lights are too bright. But nah, this looks pretty adventurous and pretty traditional. You know what I'm saying? So where are we going to end up at? We're just going around this area. I'm just walking around. Oh, you've been waiting for me. Hold on, guys. I didn't even know that I had a party in here. You guys have been waiting for me. So here we're in a traditional setting. And maybe this is where the light comes in and smoke goes out when you're cooking, which is really amazing. But this looks like some type of place where you can go and have eat that is more maybe modern on the outside, but then the inside is more traditional. You have sand and you can be cool. And the light comes through and you can sit on these bags. And guys, this is where I'm going to end the video because my homegirls is waiting for me right here. Hi, hey guys, how have you been doing? They've been waiting for me. We're going to kick it. We're going to hang out here. And yo guys, please like and subscribe. Turn on your bell notifications so you always get my videos. And always love each other. Always learn from each other. Always be diplomatic. For merchandise, and my Cash App, of course, is down there. So if you want support so I can go travel to these places when coronavirus lets up, then I would much appreciate that. Really would. You know what I'm saying? And yo guys, like I said, like and subscribe. And there will be more videos like this. We're in the Sahara Desert right now, but we're in Egypt. We're going to go throughout more parts of the Sahara Desert and more parts of Africa and more parts of the world. So until next time, I got a party to attend to. You can see my homegirls is waiting for me. Yo, peace. One love.